It's 7:11. It's time for Real Estate of Mind, and we're going to talk staging today with someone who knows a lot about real estate. It's Beth Chang, a realtor with Coldwell Banker. Beth, good to see you.
Good morning.
Great to finally have you on the show.
I know.
You have had great success, well, for many reasons, but staging, you would say, would be one of the important things that you do, preparing a home for sale?
Absolutely. It's like going for a job interview. You would not come without your resume, your best suit on, and want to give that impression. That first impression is absolutely critical.
We've got some photos that are going to help illustrate this, some before and afters, and this is a property that you sold a while back at Coldwell High. Some furniture, this is the before, and then the befores that you're looking at here.
Yes.
And the touches that you did to warm this up and make it more appealing really wasn't a whole lot of stuff, was it? Wasn't that expensive?
It wasn't actually expensive because this actually was a staging that I did with things that I gather. A lot of times real estate agents will do that. This was a client who had moved to Canada and had taken all of their personal things but had left some of the furnishings. They had beautiful furnishings, but it just needed color and warmth. And that's what you do with stagings. That's to present that first impression.
Right, and then you're talking a lot about photos as well today and how important it is to have that nice looking professional photo on the internet.
Absolutely. 90% of people start their looking for their property on the internet. You don't want them to go past your particular property and click past it. You want them to look at it and say, this is interesting, I want to go see that property. And part of staging and photography is absolutely critical.
Okay, so as a person who may be getting ready to put their property on the market, do I need to be worried about the cost of this? Is this going to cost me a lot of money to do this? I know that you actually, as the realtor representative, did the staging for that property. Not spending a lot of money.
No, the only thing the owner did was buy plants for the property because you wanted to have fresh plants in there to have it warm it up again. It could be a small budget, it could be no budget, it just depends on what you have at your house, what can be used. Mostly taking out things a lot of times.
Yeah, so it's not always adding that.
It's sometimes it's subtracting, and having those photographs is absolutely important.
We're seeing some of those beautiful photos. This is a property that's on the market now in the Kahala area. Now that's gorgeous. Was it a lot of money to stage this property?
Well, the owners had beautiful things to start with, and it was just a matter of tweaking it so that bringing color, going with a color palette that kind of continued throughout the house, and finishing off and again doing those photos. This photo has, the only thing they did was do rugs and some panels of drapes. It was not an expensive staging.
We're out of time, but I had to comment on one other point I saw in an email from you that sometimes you got to move furniture so that it's not necessarily how you would have it if you lived in it, but it presents better. So you got to think out of the living mode and maybe in the presentation mode, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Beth Chang, some great ideas on staging and the photography that can be a big part of selling your home. We'll have all these notes for you on our website at hawaiinewsnow.com. Thanks for getting us in the Real Estate of Mind.
You're welcome.
Thanks for being on Sunrise. Beth Chang, a realtor from Coldwell Banker. Howard, over to you.